Golf's biggest stages just got a new co-owner, and it's not who you think. That headline grabber is the simplest way to describe what just happened behind closed doors between the U.S. Golf Association, USGA, and the soon-to-be independent media company called Versant. While most headlines will focus on NBCUniversal's shiny new contract extension, the real story is that Versant, yes, the same Versant that will be spun out of NBCU between late 2025 and early 2026, will walk away clutching a decade-long slice of America's most prestigious golf tournaments. But here's where it gets controversial. Versant isn't just inheriting leftovers, it's inheriting the crown jewels. Let's unpack the deal, step by step, so even a casual weekend golfer can see why this matters. 1. A tale of two companies, one golf empire. NBCUniversal keeps the marquee over-the-air rights. That means when you flip to NBC on Father's Day weekend in 2032, you'll still see the final round of the US Open in all its high-definition glory. Versant, however, becomes the quiet powerhouse behind the curtain. Through USA Network and Golf Channel, it will deliver roughly 35 hours of live coverage for both the US Open and the US Women's Open every single year through 2032. Think of it as the difference between the stadium's giant jumbotron, NBC, and the immersive multi-angle experience you get on your phone, Versant's channels. 2. The channel-by-channel breakdown. USA Network. Picture a long weekend where the tournament starts on Thursday and finishes on Sunday. USA will be your go-to for wall-to-wall early round action, player features, and whip-around coverage that jumps from hole to hole faster than a golf cart on turbo. Golf Channel. This is where the deal gets granular and where purists start smiling. Golf Channel becomes the exclusive home for 8 additional USGA championships, including the US Amateur, US Women's Amateur, US Junior Amateur, US Girls Junior, US Senior Women's Open, US Adaptive Open, Walker Cup, and Curtis Cup. If you've never watched the Walker Cup, imagine Ryder Cup intensity with college-aged players and zero prize money. Pure pride on the line. 3. Timeline transition. The current NBCU-USGA pact expires after the 2026 season. The new turns kick in starting 2027, giving everyone a 1-year buffer to rebrand graphics packages, update theme music, and, most importantly, reassure advertisers that their commercials won't vanish into the rough. Versant's spin-off is penciled for late 2025 or early 2026. Translation: expect on-air talent to start saying Versant Sports instead of NBC Sports sometime around the 2026 US Open at Shinnecock Hills. 4. Why this feels bigger than golf. For cord cutters, the deal guarantees that every USGA championship will stream on Peacock, NBCU's platform, and whatever Versant ends up calling its direct-to-consumer app. For traditionalists, the agreement keeps golf on free broadcast TV for the biggest events. A subtle nod to the argument that major championships should never hide behind a paywall. 5. A quick history lesson to show how we got here. 1995. Golf Channel launches as the first single-sport cable network. Its very first live event, a USGA championship. 2020. NBCU steals the entire USGA package from Fox Sports after the pandemic scrambles Fox's schedule. 2022. USA Network joins the party, simulcasting early rounds of the US Open and US Women's Open. 2024. The new mega deal is announced, locking in both NBCU and the soon-to-be independent Versant through 2032. 6. The money quote. USGA CEO Mike Wan didn't mince words. We're proud to call NBCU and Versant our friends. Translation: the checks cleared and the creative control stayed exactly where the USGA wanted it. 7. The controversy corner. Some industry insiders whisper that Versant's independence is a smokescreen, just a new shell so NBCU can double dip on rights fees while claiming to diversify its portfolio. Others argue that spinning Versant out is a brilliant hedge against cord cutting. If linear TV dies, Versant can pivot faster than a startup, leaving NBCU's legacy assets to age gracefully. So, what do you think? Is this a masterstroke that secures golf's future across every screen imaginable, or a corporate sleight of hand that hides consolidation behind a fresh logo? Drop your take in the comments. Are you excited to see more USGA events on USA and Golf Channel?